after Jesus' bodily resurrection from the dead, he's sitting at table with the 11 in his glorified body. There's only 11. Of course, Judas by that point has already defected and gone his way. Mark is really saying that Jesus is kind of breaking down the tape with these guys of what's been going on over the last few days. And it says that Jesus upbraided them. He upbraided them over their unbelief and hardness of heart. Why? Because they didn't believe those who saw Jesus after he had risen. If you recall, if you look at Mark chapter 16, first thing that happens, the women go to the empty tomb on Easter Sunday morning, and the angel tells them, go tell his followers and Peter, especially Peter. Peter was singled out because Peter screwed up big time, as we know. Tell Peter that he is risen and he will see them in Galilee. And then he sends Mary Magdalene. And she's called the apostle to the apostles because she went to them and said, Jesus is alive. And they didn't believe her either. And then Mark tells us he spoke to 2 others on the road, probably the same guys from the Road to Emmaus account in Luke 24. They go to talk to the apostles. They don't listen to them either. And then finally, Jesus himself has to appear. And I could just imagine, him sitting on his seat, kind of leaning over, maybe like pounding a nail-pierced fist on the table, bang, maybe their beers kind of rattle a little bit, and Peter's taken aback. Why didn't you believe them? Why didn't you believe them?